Kia ora everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Daniel and I hope you fellas are having a good day, dressing well and getting stuff done. Jeez guys, it's been a minute since we've had a fitness video. It's been actually over a month, so I thought that is what I would bring you fellas today. Take you along, show you through my kind of new workout split. So obviously the main focus on this channel is like men's fashion, but I do still like to add a little bit of like lifestyle stuff and kind of health stuff, and obviously fitness falls into both of those categories. So that is what we're going to be looking at today guys. I'm going to bring you along with one of my workouts. So guys, since the last workout video, I've actually switched up my routine. Now, this workout routine is very similar to pull-push legs, if you guys are familiar with that. However, it's the same kind of like amount of exercises, but now really switched up. So each day is kind of like a full body routine. So what I'm gonna do guys is roughly once a month, I'm gonna take you guys through, like bring you along through a workout, and you can kind of just see literally the workout that I'm doing, the exercises that I'm doing, and see how the split is actually going for me. So today guys, we're actually going through my Thursday workout routine, which is chest, hamstrings, and biceps. I know, like different targets, but let me explain why I've started to do this. Pretty much when I first started lifting, I did what everyone does, you know, like chest Monday, back Tuesday, you know, one muscle group a day, you know, 5 workouts a week. Then quickly started to realize, you know, I'm recovering in time, I could train more frequently. Then I moved on to pull push legs. Obviously, going through my studies of exercise science helped me get educated on actually what the body's capable of and all that good stuff. Did pull push legs I've done it for years. I absolutely love it. I'd still completely recommend it to you guys. However, I started to get bored of it. You know, I've been lifting, I think it's for like 6 to 7 years now, so that's like a long time, and pretty much I just wanted to mix up my routine and find it enjoyable again. So that's kind of what I've done, and it actually has helped. Just switching out the smallest thing has helped me so much. Quick disclaimer guys, as always, this is the workout that I do that is for myself. The exercises are for myself, they're for what I'm trying to work on, and you know, things like that. Still, when it comes to working out and exercises, just do what is, you know, do what you find enjoyable and that you can get the best results from. So it's just what I do, and yeah, enough of all this rambling. Let's get into today's video. Okay guys, so like I said, this is my Thursday workout routine. Back, hamstrings, and biceps. Now before I get into all that, I do like to warm up, get the blood flowing, and my honestly go-to warm-up is the spin bike. 10 to 15 minutes on this bike. I like to really warm up my joints and get that blood flowing. Once that warm-up is done, we're going on to mobility, and here what I'm showing you is pretty much just a bit of band work, you know, just warming up my rotator cuff, stretching out my chest a bit, and just getting all that movement into my upper body. Then doing some like leg hamstring walkouts just to again stretch out the hamstrings, because this mobility warm-up is going to actually mimic one of the movements that I'm doing. Once all my kind of like mobility stuff is done, that's actually when I warm up into the exercises with the light weights. Because these days I'm pretty like limited on time, I've started just supersetting pretty much all my movements, so it just cuts down my workout time. So what I'll be doing first is incline barbell press, supersetting that with dumbbell stiff-legged deadlifts. So as you see here, just literally warming up the bar about 20 reps. Then I just grab the 14 kg dumbbells and then also warm up my hamstrings, just going through the movement, trying to get that mind to muscle connection. So on the bench press guys, what I'm doing is 5 sets of 5 reps, going a little bit more for that strength. Bench press for me guys, I've just never been strong at, so yeah, just again, leave your ego at the door, do you, and just work on progressing into your weights. Once I've done my 5 reps, this is when I go straight to my dumbbell stiff-legged deadlifts, and then what I'm doing here is 5 sets of 10 reps. Quick little tip I would give you guys for bench press is honestly make sure that you tighten up, really set your scapulars, get everything engaged, get a solid base. It's not just about being strong in the chest, you know, plant your feet. You see I've like spread my legs open, I'm planting myself down, and I'm very nice and secure. It's the same thing when I do my stiff-legged deadlifts, taking that deep breath, get everything engaged, getting my core engaged, and moving my hips back, and then driving through. These are the 2 biggest movements that I will be doing, so this is why I'm going to take the most amount of rest, anywhere between 2 and 3 minutes in between sets. The second part of the workout, this is going to be my cable flies, supersetting it with kettlebell hammer curls. Now what I completely love about cable flies is you've just got this constant tension on the muscle, different to dumbbells. Dumbbells you can kind of relax, cables, nah, it's trying to pull you back down. So I do really love this one for just being able to keep constant contraction onto the muscles. Then what I'm supersetting this with, and I absolutely love these ones guys, definitely try them out, kettlebell hammer curls, really targeting those biceps. The reason why I like to go to kettlebell curls every now and then is because you have to really control this weight in order to keep that kettlebell balanced out in front of you, and it's just so much tension to keep that kettlebell out in front of you, so you'll really have to drop your weight down. Here I'm literally only working with 12 kgs because these two movements are a bit more isolated movements, and you know, they're not just these ginormous movements like we did before. Rest time, really drop it down. I'm doing anywhere between a minute and a minute 30 here. Moving on to the third part of my movement, coming on to an iso press, supersetting it with dumbbell standing bicep curls. Here I'm doing 4 sets of 10 reps on the iso press. I love how pretty much the handles can come right out in front of your chest and they start to come together, so you can get that nice contraction and that nice squeeze right in there on the chest. Then literally just supersetting with the most standard bicep curls, literally just having my wrist supinated, coming up, squeezing at the top, controlling it down. Now guys, the tip I would give you is just slightly have your elbows forwards. Try not to have them back too much, slightly forwards. It allows you just to have a little bit more tension on the bicep. When you lower the weight down, just try to squeeze the tricep on as well, and it'll fully lengthen out that bicep. So you get full extension all the way up, squeeze. Now, try not to swing these weights up and anything like that, but what you still will notice with me, when I get tired, like there will be a little bit of a bounce, but I'm still always trying to control that weight down. Then when I start getting tired on my last set, that's when I'm just doing one at a time, so I can really just focus individually, and it kind of takes out a bit of that swinging. Alright guys, moving on to the fourth part of my workout, and this is when I'm doing single leg standing hamstring curls, supersetting that with just straight standard push-ups. So with the hamstring curls, I'm doing 4 sets of 12 reps, and with the push-ups, I'm doing 4 sets of 15 reps. What I love about the hamstring curls is it's a great way for me now just to isolate, puts me in that position. If you guys want to really activate the hamstring, make sure that you do try and squeeze that glute on. As you see, I'm actually forcing myself upright so I can drive my hip in a lot more, so I get a lot more activation in the hamstring. What you don't want to do is just, you know, like kick it up and just swing it up. This hamstring curl is pretty much the same as the bicep curl that I showed you guys before. If you can just take your time with it, control it down, control it up, you get much better contraction. Then with the push-ups, finishing off, as you see, I'm making sure that I set my scapulars first, and then I'm pretty much just going for it. The form's not fully great here. It's just the end of my workout, and I'm just trying to pump them out. And there we have it guys. That is my Thursday workout. Chest, hamstrings, and biceps. Now, 4 pretty much stations that I do, but it is still a total of 8 exercises, so it's still quite full on. Now, if you guys want to try this one out, play around with how many sets you do, how many reps you do. Like, this was just programmed towards myself, and like I said, over the years, I've changed my workouts all the time. There's not one amazing workout, so just try what literally works best for you guys. Now, if you have any questions at all about my workout today, leave them in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to answer them all for you guys. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did like it, make sure you give it a nice big thumbs up, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you do click that subscribe button down below. Also, come chill out with me on the daily, and you can do this by following my Instagram, which is @Simmons. Other than that guys, have a great day, keep dressing well, and I'll see you fellas next time.